to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, and today we are going to, as you can see, we have the Assassin Sickle, and we are going to humiliate the Gilded Hunter with the charge attacks of the Assassin Sickle. Now, why this is interesting is because we have up to 40% ice damage here on our Assassin Sickle, which means we have a permanent 20% up from his ice resistance, which in phase 2, if we do get a couple of attacks off, we get another 10% added on here, so that's 50% increase to our damage, plus the addition of Frost Weapon, which is another 20%, and so we have the ability to do 60 and then 70% damage increase in phase 2, which drops down to 50% damage increase in or 40% in phase 1. So we are able to kind of go back and forth here, and you'll notice that most of our build is pretty straightforward. We do have to use a little bit of mind games here, haha, to be able to use Bridge to Glory, but it is not difficult at all to run this build. It is simply just charge attack and run around, and then charge attack again and then run around. So it is very, very, very fun. It is very interesting in how this build actually operates, and so we will get into it here. And this is such a fun way to go about engaging with the Gilded Hunter, because most of the time you don't have the option to play fast against him because he already is too fast. Okay. And we'll just keep going back and forth here. And we'll need some time here to recover. Okay. Oops. Okay, well, let's head back, because this is totally possible to do without getting hit, because as you go through him, he runs his way back around to you with some attacks. However, because of the slide distance of how fast and far away you actually run, with the charge distance, it makes for a fun way to keep your distance while at the same time having no real problems here to speak of, other than like what you saw right there where we actually engaged wrong. But okay, so as we get into it here, it is a lot of fun to be able to just engage kind of at a distance while at the same time having a melee kind of centered attack set with this. So kind of fun, kind of interesting, kind of different. I'm sure some of you have tried this before, but it is a very, 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 very damaging set here that we can put through him. And if we can get one more, there we go, nice. Okay, let's go for the charge booster. And then go through him. Oops. Okay, that is unfortunate. Thanks, Louis. Oops. Okay, and as you can see there, we go through him. Oh, nope. We go through him. There's no iframes on this, so don't think that there are. But if you go through him before his attacks come out, then he will spend most of his time moving towards other parts of the arena, while you are completely at a safe distance. So it's kind of hilarious how he operates in that regard, that he does not, he doesn't respect the fact that you are transitioning from one side of the arena to the other, kind of at will, and so it makes for a great way to engage with him. But if you do get hit, you lose 50% of your damage output. And that is why we keep starting over, because it is a huge amount of damage that we miss out on. So keep that in mind. So you don't want to get hit, and that is why we are being so stubborn about this. Okay, and good, and let's go. As you can see there, he He thinks he's doing an attack, but we are well past him at that time that he is going through. And, oh, we didn't get it. Okay, let's go for ice. Let's go for mobility. Whoops, we missed each other. Oh, we're dead. Thanks, Louis. Okay. Now let's go for a charge booster. Louis dead. Okay. And as you can see here, we do not have we do not have our gifts going. Yep. And so we are losing out on a big amount of damage there, and that's to do with the fact that we haven't killed him fast enough. The recovery time of the slide is pretty tough to come out of. It does have a small window of reset time where you can dodge out of it, and but it's happening so fast that you can just use that time to go for another charge attack. So this is it's not like the best method to go about engaging with the Gilded Hunter. However, it is a lot of fun in this regard, and so that's why we're going for it, is just because of the fun factor that is involved here, and it's still a huge amount of damage built into this set. And we're using something like Queen's Claw with less than ideal gifts here, and we have a lot of Ichor recovery for our gifts and our weapon, and so this isn't even something that you know, you absolutely need or want to go for in that regard. And he should, oh, I was gonna say you should go down here in just a second. Okay, what's he gonna do? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and we will get big time damage here in phase 2. As you can see, really big damage. Okay. Oh, I was sliding through it, and I didn't quite get the... Oh, whoops. I was sliding through, and I did not get the connection first before he killed us. But that is it's just so fun to slide around. And you can even use your regular heavy attack there to do some damage, but the quickness of the slide is very, very, very nice, that you can speed it up with all of the charge boosters that we have available, and we're able to kind of get at a very good distance away from him before anything real serious happens. But as you can see, a lot of this is pretty tough to pull off, and so if we want to, we can put in some extra damage there if we want to, and we could go for like stun or poison. Either one of those would be fine. There's no real reason to go for these, other than just having a little bit of extra something, but there's no real super benefit to having them along the way here. Let's see this. Okay, and the main thing is to simply get as much charge attacks off as possible as you can during phase 1, to put him into a stagger, and then yep, just like that. Okay, and one more, and one more. There we go. Charge and quick mobility. Go. What's he going to do? Okay, that's fine. There we go. Oops, he hit us. No, we lost 50% of our damage. Okay. He's got a slide as well. Okay, and then here we go. So it's a fun way. Unfortunately, we got hit there, so that lost us 50% of our damage. But you can see that even with the gift extension, our gifts wear off very, very fast in this fight because of the recovery time that we are spending on the slide recovery, as well as trying to stay away in between his attacks. So this is a great way, a really, really fun way, and it's very, very accessible early on, except for Queen's Claw. But you can switch for a whole bunch of different other blood codes and builds and everything. If you want to, you can go for Artemis. That is a great alternative here to Queen's Claw, but you won't get things like adrenaline or stuff like that. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this here with the in the accumulator tank, here with the purge tank with the Gilded Hunter Miguel. And it's pretty interesting how this weapon has a unique charge attack that can actually do very, very well of doing pierce ice damage to the Gilded Hunter. So this is a great setup for you if you're looking to have some fun and go for a little bit of a different challenge. So anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and you guys take care. Bye. And there's the build once again.